Hello friends, I am Sriram from Dieselship Academy or dieselship.com. This video is in regards to the job crunch in marine industry and helping the fresh young cadets who just passed out of various institutions all over India. So dieselship.com, as a team, we thought of helping the young cadets by offering or helping them to find on-board training to complete their sea time. We did manage to find few locations or few jobs for the cadets, but however we can't help everybody. So we decided to look for a solution, and then we came across a petition online on change.org, and this video is in regards with that. An interview with Mr. Govindarajan Srinivasan, an industry expert, a chief engineer and a trendsetter who is currently offering solution, or at least a satisfactory solution, and standing besides all the fresh young cadets, giving them enthusiasm and motivation. Let's meet him and find the solution.
Hello sir, good morning. My name is Sriram and I am from dieselship.com, which is India's maritime first website for marine engineers, which is operated by marine engineers. And with regards to the conversation which we had earlier and the video talk given by you, we would like to ask some questions for the welfare of the cadets who have just passed out, who are striving to get the job. So what would be the immediate solution for the cadets who are out there without any job? So where can they get a job just to have some touch with the marine subject and to earn some money to repay the loan back? What would be your answer, sir?
Now, this is the challenge that we are facing with regard to many of my students. Now, the problem is how to break their mindset. They have principally joined the maritime education with a dream that they will make a career in merchant shipping. They will earn a lot of money. They believe that they will go around the world. So these are the things, based on which they have joined. Now, after they complete their graduation, and now the shipping industry is not giving them a great deal of prospects, it becomes a bit difficult to re-educate them, in different lines. However, we keep telling them. I keep advising a student that basic thing you have got is a graduation. Now you have got to live in the present when the industry is like this. And this is not the first time the shipping industry had gone into recession. We had faced it in our time, you are facing it in your time. That is all the difference. But right now the question is, how would you, exist on a day-to-day basis? This is a big question. You may have bank loan, you may have liability, you may have to answer your parents, you may have to, cover your face for you have taken the education. Now, first of all, a student has got to accept the situation as it is. He must keep trying as much as possible to contact shipping companies and market himself. The first time, no entry. Second time, knock the door. Third time, again knock the door. Try to understand who are the people in the management and get close to them. I advise them to go to the shipping company and offer your services to work as an executive, a technical executive in their office for a period of time.
That is very nice idea, sir, which many of them are not aware. Maybe they can join as a technical assistant for a superintendent who is working in India or somewhere?
Exactly. See, in all shipping companies, they are loaded with a lot of work. So they will only be too happy to have an able technical executive as a graduate engineer who understands, the language. And what will happen, the file keeping, the day-to-day happenings, being followed by the executive, and you become part of the shipping company in time, they will understand that here is so-and-so who is hardworking. And in turn, when time comes, you have an opportunity to join their fleet. Okay, this is one option. But only thing is, with this option, you may have to take up a job at a low salary, perhaps 10,000 or 15,000, which is what they might offer. You may not get your immediate seat time for your next, examination. So these are the factors that you must accept. The other alternatives are, what if Merchant Navy is not giving you a capital? Forget it. Take up a commission in the Indian Navy, Armed Forces in general, Army, Air Force. You can become a pilot in any one of these forces. You can take a banking service examination and join leading nationalized banks, foreign banks. They have a very, very good opportunity, career growth for you. And if you are one of the bright lots cut out for something bigger, you can go for IAS, IPS examination. And as an entry, you also can take up part-time work in BPOs because you have got good communication ability. That's what you have been trained, during your graduation. So this is an opportunity that you can take. You can develop contacts while you are working in a BPO. You can meet people. So every day you must consider as a positive opportunity rather than brooding negatively that you have done a mistake getting a maritime education. Now that you are done with it, you have successfully come out with a graduation, you must make the most of it. So this is what we advise every student who come across.
Sir, and one more question with respect to the video talk which we had earlier. So it seems that for the past 10 to 12 years, you have been actively involved in maritime education and training, and the witnesses are some TV programs shown on Sun TV and etc. You are guiding the fresh minds into the field of Merchant Navy. But I think there are some people who point you that you are trying to ban the maritime education and training system in India. Could you please justify or throw some light on your activities?
Yeah, so simply put it, I would be very frank. I started maritime education around 11, 12 years back, and certainly I wanted to develop it. Certainly I had gone around, educating college, school students to get an awareness that here is one area that you can look for your future. Merchant Navy is not so well known. Merchant Navy can offer you a good future and career prospects combined with great profession on a global basis. I don't deny that. I had given television interviews answering questions from anxious parents in the public, students who have graduated and not finding jobs. So I had given them some kind of a guidance what they should do in such circumstances. But today the scenario is somewhat different. I don't see any conflict in what I had done before and what I am doing now. It was a time when the prospects were fairly good, if not very bright. 50 to 80% of the graduates coming out were getting job. They have progressed quite a few of them today are, at second engineers level, chief engineers level. Some of them are chief officers. So at that time, I did some kind of marketing awareness through the television interviews. But today, in the last 2 years, the scenario has totally changed after the global economic recession struck the market. So the whole world is in panic. The developing countries, the most developed countries, industrialized, countries, European, they are all in trouble. And they have got finance problem. The shipping is facing, shipping is called, a derived demand, and shipping is facing a big recession because practically the trading has stopped between the countries. Either they are self-sufficient or they are trying to cut down their imports. So this is what is happening. So under such conditions, the job situation is badly hit in the merchant shipping. So when such is the situation, what is the great point in my telling that maritime education is great and go on joining? So this is why I have been advocating to the Director General Shipping and the training institutes to reduce their intake or suspend the 3-year and 4-year degree courses in marine engineering and nautical science for a period of time. Till such time, the passed out students will get placed on the ships. Rather than accumulating more and more graduates to get frustrated. So why not either shelf or ban some of this? Convert them into different type of education in the maritime sector. So this is one thing that I am strongly advocating. I don't see that there is any conflict. I am not against any training institutes operating as per the DGS guidelines in a qualitative way. If they can produce quality, potential graduates as assets for various shipping companies, I'm not against. I'm certainly not against closing down the training institute just because I want it to be closed down. No, it is not. As a matter of fact, it has taken about 10 or 12 years for the maritime training institutes to emerge and consolidate themselves. It has taken a lot of work to do that. A lot of money for the entrepreneur to do that. So under the circumstance, the education, maritime education of a degree nature can be converted. Let us say instead of doing a 4-year degree course and 3-year nautical science degree course, why don't you induct the graduates directly? Mechanical engineering graduates, the BSc science graduates can be inducted. So there is no problem about giving them a degree. Give them pre-sea training like the past and send them to the shipping as selected. In fact, they should be selected first before they can enter maritime studies in any training institute. So this is my opinion.
Alright, sir. So thank you for your time and valuable inputs for the maritime community over here. We would all like to thank you for your support and your petition, and we would definitely join you for the cause so that the young marine industry, that is the future marine engineers and the navigation department, the future captains, would not be suffering as they are doing now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In fact, the petition that I have floated in the website is not meant to be a single man's effort. It's a teamwork. It must gather a lot of support from everyone. The students, the junior mariners and senior mariners, even from the staff of the DG shipping. So they should be convinced that the ideas put forth are correct. They are not against anyone. They are not individually biased. They are not biased against training institutes or any administration, any shipping company. But on the whole, the petition is asking for creating a new kind of infrastructure which will make our voice, market worthy in the international global shipping. Thank you.
So thank you all for watching this video. For more videos, log on to dieselship.com.